political organization, Independent Media and Policy Initiatives say President Bola Tinubu should not bow to pressure, but ensure that the investigation report concerning the alleged diversion of 585 million naira against the suspended Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Betta Edu, and other government officials on the probe is made public in the spirit of transparency. Well, joining me to look at this now is the chairman of IPMI, Niyi Akinsiju. Well, good to see you and thanks for your time. There must be a premise on which this belief is founded. You think that some people are trying to stampede the president into making some kind of a hasty decision. But again, take us through some of the gains you spoke about on the day.
Well, generally we looked at the policy deployments, the quality of those policies, their impacts, and going forward, what prospects they have for Nigeria and Nigerians. To our mind, as policy analysts, we think it has gotten to that stage in this country where when government issues a policy, the policy needs to be evaluated appropriately, contextualized, and an opinion formed on the policy. So over the last 8 months, we have seen that the president had issued a number of policies, especially as it relates to the withdrawal of subsidy, harmonization of the exchange windows and all that. And these had consequential impact on the economy and on Nigerians. A number of people could decide to distort the issues at play. So what we are trying to do is to objectively take that issue back to the environment, back to the public space. First, understand the context of the introduction of the policy. Appreciate what the kind of impact that policy would be. In the case of subsidy removal, let Nigeria know that in the short run, because of the nature of this policy, it's going to be a little bit difficult.
Does it worry that this gain you speak of should have long been enjoyed by Nigerians if the president and his allies back then didn't kick against the removal of subsidy?
My position always is that the dynamics of being leadership, it's about the data and information you are exposed to at every point in time. That is what determines your decision. That's what determines your direction as a leader. So if at that point in time, the information available do not persuade, that kind of position, I think it's understandable whatever the position of the president was then. Now there are new information, new data in place. So much that it became a cross-party position during the electionary campaign in 2023. All presidential candidates agreed, that, and I'm not just talking about the 3 leading parties then, all presidential candidates agreed that subsidy was no longer sustainable and it had to go. A number agreed that our different windows, foreign exchange windows, was also impacting negatively on the economy. So it's just normal, it's just natural.
Well, it's a fine place for us to leave it. Niyi Akinsiju, Chairman, Independent Media and Policy Initiative, many thanks for your time.
My pleasure as always, thank you.